Hey Earth signs, welcome to your weekly messages for the last week of August. Holy cowabunga. I can't believe how fast this month has gone. August 23rd through the 31st. A little more than a week, but you know what I mean. So hello, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, welcome. If you are new to the channel, hi, welcome. Happy to have you here. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe while you are here. All of my information is in the description box below if you would like to follow me on other social media. Newest being TikTok. Not sure how that's gonna go, but I'm trying. So it's a little clunky right now, but we started it last week, and in less than a week we're almost up to 1,000 subscribers, so yay. If you are a subscriber over there, thank you so much. Please continue to bear with me. I'm trying to figure it out. It's just navigating it is a little bit different for me than the other social media platforms, but like everything, there's always a learning curve, right? So here we go. And if you are returning to the channel, hi, welcome back. Happy to have you here. And hey, cross watchers. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hello. As always, this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your reading, if the storyline does not resonate for you in whatever way it is. Now, if I say love and it's work or it's another family relationship or your best friend, but it still sounds like the right situation, take it. That's fine. Switch roles. Gender's always neutral. Do your thing. But if the storyline just doesn't fit for you, that's okay. Check your other placements. Those are up on the channel as well as the general reading. So if you have not already checked that out, please feel free to do so. I've also uploaded to the channel my Facebook Lives from last week. One entitled Good Grief, to kind of help you normalize the grief process. And the other being the first in my new Astrology Basics series called More Than Just Your Sun Sign. So feel free to check that out as well. And follow me on Facebook to know when I go live so that you can come over and interact with me over there. Like I said on TikTok, we have to have 1,000 subscribers before we can go live, and we're about there. So that will be forthcoming shortly, I'm sure. So feel free to follow me over there as well. I won't necessarily upload every single live to the channel that I do on Facebook, so make sure you keep up with me over there. And other social media, all of my information is in the description box below. So if you want to book your own personal reading, follow me on social media, check out my website, feel free to do so. All right, guys, so these are the messages that want to come out this week. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't try to shoehorn yourself into a reading that doesn't feel right. For some of us, timelines are very different. So some of us have already experienced whatever's coming out, some are currently, and others will in the future. So here we go. Ooh, starting off with the Lovers. So I am using Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot, as he would say. He says tarot. He's so cute. I love him. So here is the Lovers, sign of Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, or this could most certainly be a love reading for you. The Princess of Autumn, the Ace of Summer in reverse, the Three of Winter, and Unity in reverse. That is the Hierophant. So in this deck, appropriately, being fairies, the suits are seasons. So I will translate. Princess of Autumn, this is the page of, sorry, I think I have a kitty cat here. He's making his presence known and he's not even here. He's napping under a bed somewhere, I'm sure. Princess of Autumn, that is the Page of Pentacles. So this could be you guys. Hello, Earth signs. Also, the water signs. Yes, the water signs got this in the exact same place. So if you're dealing with a water sign, or if you have prominent water in your chart, here you go. Someone who's very studious. They are the eternal student, and that's beautiful. It's always good to continue learning. My grandfather always said to be a lifelong learner, whether that's formal education or learning more about a hobby or just another interest. Never stop learning, because once we do, what are we doing here, right? The purpose is for growth and evolution. Ace of Summer in reverse. So this is the Ace of Cups. So the way that I remember summer is we typically swim in a body of water. So there you go, if that helps you. So this is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So definitely not necessarily starting a new journey, or maybe you're not taking care of yourself. These cards, I'm going to back up for a minute. So these cards also have some beautiful direction written on them. So I will go back through and I will read those to you. The court cards also have attributes, so I will read those as well as soon as I get done here. Three of Winter, that is the Three of Swords. Eek. Heartbreak. So whether it's a romantic thing that's not quite going according to plan, or it's another emotional experience that kind of left you feeling a little heartbroken, that's that energy. And then Unity in reverse. So this is the Hierophant. I'm showing it to you upright as well because there's a lot going on in these cards. So there you go. So we've got a major arcana at the top and a major at the bottom. And then 3 out of the 4 suits. So pretty balanced energy here. Okay, so for the lovers, it says, true love that is long lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. So with the lovers here, any of that could be possible for you. Could be this is the overall energy for you, the messages that want to come out right now. So you could be dealing with a significant romantic relationship. You could be dealing with a Gemini, like I said. In general, this probably has something to do with a long-term relationship or a marriage. The Princess of Autumn, so like I said, oh look, studious being the first word. Someone who is responsible, cheerful, and a little mischievous, adding some play into it. So pages are messengers. And I love how she's in a library. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So you could be honing your skills to get a promotion, or because you got a promotion. Maybe changing career paths. With this pandemic, a lot of people have found themselves in a situation where their livelihood has changed. The way that they make money has changed or needs to change. A lot of times people come back to school because they lost their job. Usually, this is the first pandemic we've been through, but usually it's an economic downturn that causes that. So we do see it. It does happen. The Ace of Summer is the Ace of Cups. It says, open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So since this was in reverse, I'm going to show it to you upright so you can kind of get the feel. I love that dove there, representative of spirit, and also the lotus. Lotuses grow in mud. So in reverse, it could be that a romantic relationship is ending, or maybe you're not starting something new. Take it how it resonates. Also, Ace of Cups, self-care. So maybe you're not taking care of yourself the way that you could be. 3 of Winter, it says, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation, sadness that will heal with time. So what heals a broken heart? It's not just time, it's what you do with that time. And that's something that I talked about in the Good Grief live. So go back and watch that if you haven't already. I think this is going to be pertinent for you guys. So it could, if it is the ending of a relationship, then it could leave you feeling a bit heartbroken, a little hurt. You could have found out that there was cheating because 3, third party. But check out Santa Claus back here. Or Grandfather Winter, or whatever it is that you want to call him. And the bear. So for some of you, this could be a spirit animal. With spirit beside you. Notice how there's also 3 here. your spirit guides, and the universe, spirit, God, goddess, whatever you want to call it, is here to help you to navigate through this time of whatever is coming to an end. And then unity, that's the Hierophant. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. So I'll show it to you up right here. So there's some students over here and the teacher. So in reverse, this could mean taking a non-traditional approach. It could be a dark night of the soul. Could be that you're refusing to listen to someone else. Now, we always need to take advice with a grain of salt, because people can only give advice through their filter and their life experiences. So if you haven't experienced something, you can't necessarily speak to it as well as if you had lived through it. That's why a lot of us in the spiritual community are doing what we're doing, because we've been there. We've been through the heartache. We've been through the pain. We've been through the spiritual epiphanies that come with it. So when you're choosing a teacher, make sure it's somebody who is authentic and has experienced some sort of soul growth, that they're not just spouting off left and right. Somebody who's 20 could have had experiences and be a great spiritual teacher versus somebody who's in their 60s and never really experienced much pain and growth. So, you know, it's not always about age and life experience. Life experience is where it's at. So let's get some clarifiers here with the Arcanum Tarot. Again, all of the decks that I'm using are listed in the description box below. I always like to shuffle on camera so everybody can see. All right, Lovers, that almost flipped out. Ooh, all right. We've had some sideways cards today, so let's see what's up. Ooh, all right. King of Swords, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone that is trustworthy, very intellectual, someone who gives good, sound advice. What was I just saying? With it being with the Lovers card, again, Gemini, very prominent. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, there you go. Page of Swords. So we have the younger version here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. This is also the immature energy of like spying. Somebody who might be looking over your shoulder. This could be that third party energy. Or it could just be the younger air sign. Six of Pentacles, making sure everything is fair and balanced. And the Chariot in reverse, so sign of Cancer. But also not moving forward. Stagnant energy. So maybe this this relationship has run its course because it's stagnant. Maybe there's some immaturity going on. Maybe there's some coldness. Air signs are very intellectual and lovely to talk to, but they can sometimes be a bit detached emotionally. So if that is the case, there you go. Princess of Autumn. Whoa. Oh, the Hermit in reverse, sign of Virgo. Hello. Showing up in your reading here. So the Hermit in reverse, I'll show it to you. Right. See, it's got the lantern and the staff. So in reverse, I see that as Dark Night of the Soul. Especially coupled here with the Princess of Autumn. So you're going within and learning, but and that's the Hermit energy upright. So in reverse, I'm thinking you're being put into this position because you're going through a dark night of the soul. Four of Wands, Hanged Man in reverse. Two of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Ew, interesting. Okay. Ooh, falling over here. All right. So cause for celebration. Also the 1111, the twin flame card. So if you are dealing with your twin flame, sometimes and I've said this in every reading so far too, Sometimes twin flames have to separate in order to learn the lessons. So with a twin flame, it's the same soul that divides in two, kind of getting a 2-for-1 deal, where you have to learn some lessons and you decide to be a little more efficient. And that can be painful because you're not with the other part of your soul, and whatever they're going through is what you're going through as well. You're feeling it too. So especially when one twin is awakened and one is not. And that is a purpose as well, where one twin is awakened and the other is not, and that's to facilitate union. So keep that in mind. Maybe you're studying so that you can come back to union with your twin flame, especially with the Lovers card here. That's not just the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups to me is soulmate energy. The Lovers is that big twin flame, the one, ultimate soulmate, divine partner, whatever you want to call it, because it's major arcana. Hanged Man, sign of Pisces. So we got some water energy going here. Water and earth go really well together. So the Hanged Man is about taking a look from another perspective. So turning it around, seeing how are they putting this to me in human words? Hold on. Okay, so sometimes they show me things and I'm like, how do I translate that? Sometimes it takes a minute, especially if I've been doing reading after reading after reading. I get a little heady. I don't have a lot of earth in my chart, so I tend to get ungrounded. So with the Hanged Man in reverse, you're kind of like freeing yourself, and see how he's a dancer. So in reverse, his leg wraps are tying him up to this tree. So in reverse, he's more like dancing. He's pirouetting. He is, until he took 15 years of dance training. So he's freeing himself. He's freeing himself from this dark night of the soul. He's in learning. You are creating freedom for yourself. Two of Wands in reverse. So you're not necessarily taking inspired action or deciding to act out of Wands, fire, energy, passion. Probably taking a more practical approach. Shocking, right? For signs. Five of Pentacles, feeling a little bit left out in the cold. Scarcity mentality, lack mentality. So while you're in this dark night of the soul and you're learning, maybe you are going back to learn something, learn a new trade, or expand your knowledge base, or get a degree or another degree in a different area. That could be why. 10 of Wands in reverse. Yep. Putting down the burden, letting it go. 9 of Wands. That can be the wounded. This is the wounded warrior. It can be a little bit of a victim mentality. Taking a last stand. See that vine growing up on the wands? So this is before the 10 of Wands. So get yourself out of that victim mode of, oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? Whatever area of life it is. And starting something new. The Fool. Or as Radleigh calls them, the Dreamer. Because Fool makes you feel like you're unprepared or you're just kind of going willy-nilly. When more, see how he's looking up? He's kind of casting caution to the wind, maybe taking a leap of faith. But he's got his puppy with him, and he's got that knapsack with him. He's got everything he needs in there. He's going to learn along the way. Right? Awesome. All right, Ace of Summer in reverse, which is the Ace of Cups in reverse. What is up with that? I struggled with this one a little bit, if you didn't notice. Huh. Queen of Pentacles. Woo! All right. Queen of Pentacles, so hello again. Ace of Swords, Page of Cups. Beautiful. So here you are, showing up in your reading again. Could be another earth sign that you're dealing with as well, or a very maternal energy, or a boss, because she's Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, she's come out in every reading so far too. So someone who is very nurturing in the way that you have clean clothes, a hot meal, clean sheets, clean home. Everything is beautifully decorated, and just so, maybe slightly all about appearances, just a little. So maybe you're more focused on the pentacle side of things than you are the emotional side of things. Just make sure that you're not so focused on the pentacle part, whether it's career and money or learning, that you're forgetting to incorporate that emotional aspect as well. And don't forget, along with the self-care line interpretation of the card, that you're not doing it to your own detriment. Ace of Swords, inspired thoughts. Beautiful card. I love this depiction of the Ace of Swords. So something is very inspiring to you, coming in with that divine inspiration through the crown chakra. And Page of Cups, so it could be a younger water sign, again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. In general, pages are, could be a younger sign, younger water sign, younger person, but pages are messengers. So see, he's holding that Ace of Cups there. So there is an opportunity to turn it around and bring in a message of love, whatever that means. It can be romantic love, it can be best friend love, it can be self-love, something that fulfills you. All right, Three of Winter. Yeah, something definitely hurt. All right, Eight of Swords in reverse. You're getting yourself out of that mental imprisonment. See, if she just took off the blindfold, she would see that she could just squeak right between those swords. No problem. Yeah, you're doing that. You're letting those swords fall. This might have hurt you for a long time or really weighed on you mentally, because swords and swords. And if that is the case, you're putting down that burden. You're letting it go. Seven of Pentacles, you're stepping back and evaluating. Maybe you're looking back and going, what could have been different? What contributed to this Three of Swords energy? And there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't dwell. Figure it out and move on. Take the lesson. Four of Cups, it's causing you to kind of be stagnant, kind of cry over some spilled milk, being quite a bit nostalgic. See these Three of Cups here? Looking back on the happier times, but missing that Ace of Cups. Ugh. Missing the Ace of Cups, which is in reverse. So maybe that's why it's in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, soulmate energy. So, like I said, lovers versus soulmate. So you could be leaving your soulmate behind in this, and that could be why. For some of you, the Three of Swords is very much because somebody betrayed you, somebody cheated, or just in general left the partnership. All right, Unity in reverse, which is the Hierophant. Non-traditional. Maybe not feeling a part of the community, traditional community. Okay. Ooh. All right. So, Page of Pentacles again. Earth signs again. Could be a younger Earth sign. All the things. Studious. Blah, blah, blah. There you go. Eight of Pentacles, doing the work. Maybe you're focused on work. Maybe it's just that you're doing that spiritual work that's helping you to move forward on your own. Self-sufficient. Six of Cups. So nostalgia, looking back on the past, especially childhood, could be somebody from your past coming back. Seven of Cups, having options. Sometimes too many options, but no lack of options here. Lots of choices. Maybe you're making the choice to move on, to move forward, to see where life takes you. Nice, nice energy there. All right, butterflies. This is the only deck that I'm aware of that I'm using today that is no longer in print. the author, Doreen Virtue, decided to take a giant leap off the deep end. I will refrain, positivity only, but those of you who know me know my opinion, and if you would like to know my opinion, I will tell you. However, she basically denounced everything that she had ever done. She was a wonderful teacher when she was, you know, sane. Look it up. January of 17, she went for a total breakdown. Personally. But is shared by many of us in the spiritual community. And it's too bad because these cards are incredibly beautiful. It's the Butterfly Oracle for Life Changes. And that seems to be a theme. I knew there was a reason that this deck spoke to me today. So here we go. Woo! Decisions. So what did I just say? Seven of Cups, what? Decisions. You have choices to make. You have something that is completely in your control. We always have a choice. Even when we feel like we don't have a choice, we have a choice of how we handle it, right? I'm going to use the Lenormand, the Kipper. It's a Lenormand deck. I'm using it as an Oracle deck today because as I familiarize myself with the Lenormand, I will do spreads. But right now, I'm using it as an Oracle deck so that I can get more of the feel of the cards. They are quite a bit smaller than the cards I typically use, as you can see, little small. So let's see what the Kipper has to say. Woo, alrighty. Oh, 4 courtship. So 4 of Wands is what this makes me think of. So if it's a romantic relationship, you're in the courtship stage, or you were in the courtship stage, and maybe that's why it kind of broke down. If it is financial and work related for you, I feel like you're kind of in that courtship stage as well. So you're kind of feeling the whole, maybe you're being pursued by a company, or maybe your boss is talking to you more and kind of coaching you through some of these things. They're going to help you with a promotion. And that's why the 8 of Pentacles is here, doing that work, doing the studying, figuring out what it is that you need to do to be successful. I'm going to get a grace card because I feel like this is going to require some grace on your part. And as earth signs, you guys are really good at that. Woo. They're just jumping, guys. They really want to talk, which is awesome. I love that. I do not get upset when cards want to talk. There we go. Relax. Chill. Just chill. This is beautiful. These are kind of Renaissance-y. Breathe. Everything is happening exactly as it should be. Even if it hurt you. Even if it's the end of a relationship. Here we go. There goes my nose. Even if it hurt you and it was a relationship that ended, something that made you feel kind of left out in the cold. It's all happening according to divine plan, according to divine timing. Remember, our souls never steer us wrong. Our souls remember exactly why we came here. They remember being in the Akashic records, drawing out that contract with our spirit guides and saying, these are the lessons I want to learn. Though it might suck here in the physical world, it's all happening exactly as it should. So I hope something in here helped you and resonated with you. As always, please feel free to check out your other placements and see if you can gather some additional pieces to the puzzle, or maybe it just resonates more for you. But in general, hopefully something in here helped. So as always, have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.